Hello Capricorn, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this time finds you well. Well Capricorn, for those of you who are new here and do not know who I am, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle, and that stands for Words of Wisdom. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I want to thank you for joining me in this space. I hope you're able to find a message in my readings. Now, for those of you Capricorns returning, thank you so much for all your continued love and support. I want to thank you for being here with me once again in this space. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you could ever possibly know. All right, Capricorn. Well, today I am here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the time frame of November 8th through November 21st, 2020, or whenever your guides or intuition leads you to watch this reading. Now, I know for those of you returning, that's a little bit weird. You guys are used to a 1-week reading, but what's going on is I am actually just had a birthday. And I have planned this little birthday mini vacay trip for myself, and where I'm going, I can't exactly do tarot. So I'm going to be giving you guys a 2-week reading to make sure that your energies are covered for those 2 weeks. Okay, so like I said, I am here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the time frame of November 8th to November 21st, 2020. Now, although these messages are time-stamped, like I said earlier, please understand that energy is not linear, it's fluid. So whenever your guides or your intuition leads you to watch this reading, there may just be something in it for you, no matter what time or what date you're watching this at. Also, please remember these are general readings. They cannot and will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, Capricorn, if you're here watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message in that placement, feel free to check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs. You might find clarity in those placements. And if at that point, Capricorn, you're not finding a message with me, we do have 2 options. You can either come back in 2 weeks when I will have a whole new set of messages for you, or you can feel free to check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. All right, Capricorn, so given all that said, let's kind of explain the reading a little bit, because since we're doing a 2-week period, we're going to switch things up a little bit. Now, I'll be using the same decks as usual. I have switched a couple of decks out. You'll see that as we go along. But what we're going to do this week is we're going to pull you one card first from the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck to see what the overall energy and what message Spirit has for you for that 2-week period. Now, we'll go ahead and read the description of the book. I'll also read how I initially feel from that card. Now, after that, we're going to tap into the Spirit Animal Oracle deck to get you out a specific message for the first 7 days of this reading and the second 7 days of this reading to see kind of what Spirit's talking about and what energy is coming towards you in the overall for each of those weeks. Now, after that, we'll get into some guidance cards where we look what energies can help to keep you grounded and what energies can help you to be more open. And then we'll actually finish out with the tarot where we dive deeper into the specific energies that are surrounding you for that 2-week period. Okay, Capricorn? Well, given all that said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So like I said, first and foremost, we're going to be tapping into the energy of Spirit through the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck to get you out that overall energy card for that 2-week period. So give me one moment while I tap in. All right, Spirit, so what message do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What message do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the weeks of November 8th through November 21st, or whenever Capricorn's guides lead them to this reading. What message do you have for Capricorn? All right, Capricorn, let's see what comes out for you. So, Spirit, what message do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What message do you have for Capricorn? What is the overall energy for the 2-week period for Capricorn? What is the overall energy for this 2-week period for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What would you like to share with Capricorn at this time? What message would you like to share with Capricorn? What needs to be shared with them? What needs to be revealed to them? What is coming to the surface? What are they dealing with? And what is the overall energy for that 2-week period for Capricorn? All right, Capricorn, we did just have one card flip in the deck. So here is your message. Your message being go with the flow. Paddle on. All right, Capricorn. So I see that this 2-week period is full of staying power. It's full of you being fully committed, fully devoted to the path that you're moving along, and really overcoming any obstacle, any challenge, and any instability that is keeping you back from your goals. This 2-week period is full of stability and structure. It's full of manifestation and balance. And because you're making the choice to continue forward, you're bringing even more opportunities towards yourself. And Spirit's saying, keep going. Keep going with the flow. You're going in the right direction. You are going towards your purpose. You are moving with your meaning. And you just need to trust in that flow. And even when things aren't happening as quickly as you want them to, it doesn't mean that they're not happening in your best favor. So for this 2-week period, know that no matter what you're doing, just go with the flow. Don't try to push too hard. Don't try to control a situation too much. Just keep flowing with the current of life because you're definitely going in the right direction. So if you came here today wondering, questioning, inquiring if you are on the right path, if you are moving in the right direction, Spirit's telling me right now, yes, you are doing exactly what you need to do. So keep on doing it. Okay, Capricorn? But now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and pull out the book and we're going to read and get further into what Spirit's talking about with this go with the flow, paddle on energy. Because I see that this week it's full of, or for that 2-week period, it's full of adjustments and harmony. And you're really cooperating with life. And because of that, you're overcoming your problems. So let's dive deeper into what Spirit's talking about. Give me one moment. All right, so we have go with the flow, paddle on. You're asked to take a moment to think about what you really believe. Now this says, do you believe that life is a dangerous place where you're not equipped to survive? A place where unseen dangers lie behind everything? Or do you feel at peace with life? Ready to allow Archangel Metatron or your higher power to steer you where you need to be? Flowing in your own way and power towards the next destination. The energy of flow helps to understand that to trust in Spirit means you are given what you need for your journey. You are provided with a simple boat to sail down life's meandering ways. You do not need unnecessary burdens or luxuries. You will be given what you need at any one time so that you can travel light, unhindered by heavy pressure or possessions. You are provided with the simple oar to steer yourself. How do you see this? As something inadequate for your purpose or all that you actually need? For there are many unseen forces at work in the process of flow. If you could see this, it would make it easier for you to adopt this stance. Yet it would make a mockery of flow, which is about trust and faith. You never set off down the river unprepared, and you're always supported by Archangel Metatron or your higher power at every twist or turn. You're asked to really feel into this now. Ask yourself, who makes the water smooth, enabling safe passage through the wildest whirlpools and cascading waterfalls? Even when you reach the water's edge and can see nothing of the horizon, Metatron or your higher power is there to carry you and your boat safely to the next place along the way. If you would only flow and allow the spiritual realm to carry you, let go and surrender, you would be able to see the beauty all around you on every part of your journey forward. It is a journey without beginning or end. The path of eternal life takes us through this incarnation to the next, and it is so much easier for the body, mind, and soul if we let go and flow. A fluid state of control, ego, or will that just allows life to unfold in its own pace, in its own time, and in its own way. Everything is provided. Flow, and you will see. So paddle on. Keep moving forward. Like that song says, float, float on. It's just time for you to just move with the currents of life. Don't try to control situations too much. In this 2-week period, you will have everything that you need, Capricorn. You will have everything you need, whether this is love, whether this is finances, whether this is energy, whether this is willpower or determination. You will have everything you need to continue to move forward. So just keep pushing forward, okay? Don't give up. Stay committed, stay devoted. Because whatever you're doing, I feel there's a lot of power behind it. I feel there's a lot of power about what you're contributing to the world at this time. There's a lot of power behind you and what you can create and what you're bringing to life. There's substance to your purpose and to your meaning. So just go with the currents of life and know that everything that you need will be given to you along the way. There's not a need to worry. There's not a need to worry. Just be in the here and now. Be in the here and now and focus on what it is you're doing. And just keep going with the flow of life. Okay, Capricorn, What a beautiful overall energy for this 2-week period. I absolutely love it. I see you just going with the flow. And because of that, opportunities are coming your way, and they're beautiful opportunities. They're beautiful opportunities. Now, I'm not saying that there won't be obstacles, there won't be challenges along the way. But don't worry about that now, because as those challenges and obstacles come into your life, you'll be given what you need to overcome them. As long as you stay in trust and stay in faith. Okay, Capricorn? Well, now we're actually going to move forward in your reading, and we're going to pull out the Spirit Animal Oracle deck to get you those specific energy messages for the 2 7-day periods, okay? So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit. So what message do you have for Capricorn for the first 7-day period? What message do you have for Capricorn for the first 7 days of this 2-week reading? What energy card, what messages, what enlightenment, what advice do you have for Capricorn for the first 7-day period of this 2-week reading? What message do you have for Capricorn for the first 7 days of this 2-week reading? All right, Capricorn, so the first message to come out is Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. Now, immediately what I feel with this card, Capricorn, is that for the first 7 days of this 2-week reading, you're teetering. You're teetering between two choices. This could be a choice in this or that when it comes to a job. Maybe there's 2 job opportunities here. Maybe there's a choice between where you live and a new place to live. Maybe there's a choice in a relationship. Maybe there's 2 options. Maybe there's 2 people that you take a liking to, and you're kind of deciding or choosing which way is the best route to take. Now, I see that for the first 7 days of this 2-week reading, neither this or that is untrue. There is truth in everything. There are 2 sides to every story. There are 2 sides to every coin. And it's time for you to dive deeper into the meaning of what those 2 sides are and what they mean to you. You want balance in your life. You crave balance in your life. But you have to make a choice. It's time for you to make a choice. Decide what you want and then begin to paddle forth in that energy. Begin to go with the flow into that energy, into that choice, making a decision, no longer being at a crossroads, but doing what you need to do. But like I said, neither of the choices in any of these situations are going to bring you harm or ill content. Like I said earlier, you will have everything you need to go with the flow. Everything will be delivered to you in proper timing, in divine intervention, in divine timing. But this week you have to really look at both sides of the coin, both sides of the spectrum, and really begin to see which side is the best for you and which stance you're going to take. Okay, Capricorn, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull out the book, and we're going to see what it says about this card to get some further insight, to see what else Spirit is talking about with the Dolphin Spirit and this and that are true for the first 7 days of this 2-week reading. So give me one moment while I pull that up. All right, so we have 20, Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. That Capricorn, this says, Dolphin Spirit, like her earthly manifestation, is a reminder of duality. As a dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is Dolphin Spirit both this and that. 2 truths coexist, the story you tell and another one as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is a blessing too in the helpers that appear. Within clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, and a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad, and people have qualities of both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin Spirit calls for you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and then that, accepting and even enjoying the duality of life. Why not join Dolphin Spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessing present in the moment? See what we're talking about? We're talking about being in the moment, going with the flow. Yeah, not everything is going to be all rainbows and unicorns. Not everything is going to be all beautiful and harmonious. There's going to be challenges. But as long as you're going with the flow, you're going to overcome all those challenges and just be in the present moment and enjoy what you're doing and enjoy where you're going. It says, in all areas of your life, there are aspects of both this and that. Today you can celebrate this fact and recognize the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. You are at a place right now where your past self is still present as you move towards a new self you are becoming. Aspects of both selves are present, so even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace or solace in this between time. Today is not a day to choose one over another either, but rather to accept things as they are without judgment or resistance. So see, for some of you, it's about making a choice. But for others, it's just about going with the flow. So I'm getting both messages here. So like the card says, this and that are true. So for some of you, it's time to make a choice. And for others, it's just about stepping into the flow and not resisting what's coming towards you. Now it says, even in the matters of the heart, duality is present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as a whole. So zoom out. Zoom out for the first 7 days of this 2-week reading. Zoom out for the first 7 days of this period of time from November 8th to November 21st and begin to see that this and that are true. And that as long as you're in the present moment, things will work out for you. And the choices that you need to make will be made. And you will gain a better understanding by taking a closer look and a deeper look at everything that's happening in and around your life. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, Capricorn. So, like I said, for some of you, it's about making a choice. Strongly, I'm getting that. For some of you, it's about making a choice and moving in that direction. But Spirit also says that for some of you, it's about not resisting what's happening in your life and just going with the flow and paddling on. Now, place that where it fits. If you're really at that crossroads, make that choice. But if you're at a place in your life where you can just go with the flow, then just go with the flow. Do what you feel feels right to you. Trust your intuition. Okay, Capricorn. But now we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at the specific energy message for the second 7 days of this 2-week reading. So, Spirit, what message do you have for Capricorn for the second 7 days of this 2-week reading? What's the next message for Capricorn? What message do you have for Capricorn for the second 7 days of this 2-week reading? All right, Capricorn. So the next message coming out for you is Owl Spirit. Wow. All right. So for some of you, you might be connecting with a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart. You could have a Scorpio placement, or there could be Scorpionic energy around you because Scorpio got the same card in the same placement. So this week, for the second week of this reading, now let's go back a little bit. So in the first part, for the first 7 days, we talked about zooming out. We talked about taking a look at the bigger picture. We talked about you seeing both sides of the coin. We talked about you seeing both sides of a story. Seeing the duality, seeing two sides of the spectrum. Now, for some of you, it was about making a choice. For some of you, it was about going with the flow. Well, now that you've done that, now that you've zoomed out, now that you've taken that time to reflect on everything that's happening around you and taking the time to just paddle and float on, now you're seeing clearly. Now you're seeing the bigger picture. Now you're open to the truth. Now you're open to new possibilities because rather than resisting, you've opened yourself up. And because you opened yourself up, there's a clear understanding of what's meant for you and what's not. Because you've taken the time to look at both sides of the spectrum, to look at both sides of a situation, to look at two people or to two jobs or to two places, you've now let new energy flow in and a new understanding come into play. So now you can see a clear path. You can see the better way forward. And now because of that, you're moving in the right direction. It's like we talked about earlier. If you're wondering about if you're going on the right direction, yeah, you're headed in the right direction, Capricorn. You're headed in the right direction. And this direction is full of growth. And it's full of stability, full of structure. It's full of action and movement. So it's almost like as you zoom out and begin to look at both sides of the spectrum for the first 7 days, for the second 7 days, now you've got what you need to change the energy. Now you've got what you need to create movement and action. Now you've got what you need to make accomplishments happen in your life by choosing the correct path. And maybe you're already on that path. And maybe that resistance was holding you back, but now that you're not resisting, you're going with the flow. And because you're going with the flow, you're stepping into the flow. You see what I'm saying, Capricorn? But now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to pull out the book and we're going to dive deeper into what Spirit's talking about with this message with the Owl Spirit for the second 7 days of this 2-week period. All right, so we have 43, Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. Now, Capricorn, this says, Owl Spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses and the wisdom within the consciousness we all share. Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged and you are receiving messages from all directions. Like I said, this and that. Like Spirit talked about, this and that. All different directions. Owl Spirit reminds you to be wise and pay attention to what's between the lines. What is invisible to the naked eye, what cannot be heard with the ears, and what others may not be able to perceive. With all your senses aroused, you have much knowledge available to you. Clarity will come as you sit with all that you are sensing, allowing your intuition to guide you in understanding the whole and not just the parts. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust the acuity of all your senses. Intuition is real and can provide the clarity you need to understand your situation right now. Your relationship, your finances, your job. Whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly now by looking at both sides of the spectrum. Now you've got a beautiful, clear picture of how to move forward. What a beautiful message for you here, Capricorn. I'm loving it. I'm loving this go with the flow kind of energy. I mean, that's a beautiful energy. It's a beautiful energy. We can just go with the flow of life when we don't have to control everything or really try to make something happen. It just begins to happen for us. Stepping out of our own way is the most integral part of living a harmonious life. And that's what I see is happening for you here in this 2-week reading. You're seeing that you can just go into the flow, and because of that, you've got a clear path. And a beautiful path at that. Okay, Capricorn, but now we're actually going to move forward in your reading. And we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help to keep you grounded. And we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help you to be more open. Now, to do that, I will be using the Spirit Messages by John Holland. So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit. So what messages do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the time frame of November 8th to November 21st, or whenever Capricorn is led to watch this reading. What energies can help to keep Capricorn grounded, and what energies can help them to be more open. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what comes out for you. So, Spirit, what energies can help to keep Capricorn grounded? What energies can help to keep Capricorn grounded? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What energies can help to keep Capricorn grounded? All right, Capricorn, we do have 3 messages coming out for you. Now, the first message that flipped in the deck was Dream Talk. Okay, Capricorn. So you're getting some sort of deep insight through your dream space. It could be very smart of you to begin to journal down what happens in your dreams, because there's some sort of wisdom. There's some sort of guidance that's being shared with you in those dreams. Your guides could be connecting with you through your dreams. And they're trying to give you some sort of energy to use in your everyday to-day life. Now what this card says is, your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So this week, there is something coming through in your dreams, and you're meant to ground yourself with that energy because it's giving you something that you need to move forward. Okay, Capricorn. Now, the second message is a mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. So for those of you out there who've lost your mother, or have lost a motherly figure, that energy is coming through strong. That energy is coming through strong to let you know that they're still there, always with you, always loving you, always guiding you. Could be a grandmother, could be an aunt, could be a sister, could be an ancestor, a feminine ancestor, whatever it is, that energy is coming through strong this week to let you know that they're always there, caring for you, loving you, and that the special bond you guys had will never be broken. So for those of you who missed that person in your life, that feminine energy, know that they're still with you. And ground yourself in that. Ground yourself in that knowledge that they're always with you no matter what. Just because you can't see them or sense them in the physical realm does not mean that they're not standing right next to you. Always giving you the support that you need. The care never stopped. The love never stopped. Okay, Capricorn? Now, if you aren't missing a motherly figure in your life, if you're not missing a feminine energy in your life, what Spirit's also telling me is that you have the ability to share that love with another. You have that strong ability to share your love with another, to bring a nurturing energy to someone's life. Maybe it's a nurturing energy to your life. Whatever that may be, place it where it fits. But there's a loving energy here. I really feel a loving energy really swirling all around me right now, okay, Capricorn? So whatever that may be, if it's someone that's passed on, if it's you, if it's someone in your life, I can feel that loving energy, and that energy is there to support you. So feel into that energy. Now, the third message that came out is be proud. So be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself, Capricorn, of what you've overcome, what you've done, what you've left behind, the advances you've made, the obstacles and the challenges you've overcome, the relationships that you have left behind because they weren't serving you, the new relationships that are being created, the strong energy that you can bring to the world, your ability to go with the flow. Be proud of yourself, because Spirit's telling me right now they are so proud of you. They are so proud of you. Now this card says it's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it is important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. So this week, Capricorn, to be more grounded, or to get grounded, there's a need for you to notice the symbolism and messages in your dreams and begin to decipher what those messages can help you with in your everyday to day life. Also know that there's a motherly love energy around you, whether this is in your life now, whether it's you, whether it's someone that's passed on, or it's love that you can share with someone else. There's a nurturing energy that is surrounding you this week, that's trying to support you, trying to lift you up. Now, like I said, it can either be someone else or it can be you as well. So you could also be giving that nurturing, loving energy out. And also know that you need to be proud of yourself. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you become. And be proud of who you can become. Take some time out to tell yourself how much you love yourself. And how much you have really risen up in your life. And become the beautiful Capricorn that you are. Okay? But now we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at what energies can help you to be open, or to be more open. All right, so Spirit, what energies can help to keep Capricorn to be more open? What energies can help Capricorn to be more open? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What energies can help to keep Capricorn to be more open? What energies can help Capricorn to be more open? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Capricorn, we do only have one message coming out for you, and that message is to breathe. Spend some time in meditation. Spend some time exhaling. If there's been a lot of choices, if there's been a lot of obstacles, if there's been a lot of challenges that you've overcome as of late, take some time to take a breath. Take some time to rest and relax and rejuvenate yourself. Now this card says, the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and the outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. So take some time out to breathe. Take some time out to center yourself, to connect with the universe, to connect with your higher power through breath work. So I feel like this week for you, or for this reading, for this 2-week period, I apologize, for this 2-week period, for you to be more open, it's time for you to meditate more often. It's time for you to take time out to breathe. It's time for you to take time out to exhale, so you can release all the pent-up energy that is stored within yourself, so you can begin to ground it and transmute it and use it for the betterment of your life. Okay, Capricorn? What beautiful oracle messages coming out for you for this 2-week reading. I'm really loving it. I hope you're loving it. But now what we're going to do, Capricorn, is we're going to move forward into the tarot portion, where we dive deeper into the specific energies that are going to be surrounding you for this 2-week period. Now, With the tarot, we will look at the positive energies coming in. We'll look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. We'll look at how to best invite those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the positive energies coming in, as well as what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. Because like I've said in the past, and I'll continue to say, we live in a world of polarity. So we really have to look at both sides of the spectrum to gain a better understanding of how to make our way through our life, given all the different energies that are coming our way. Okay? But let's go ahead and see what comes out. So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What positive energies are coming in for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies that are flowing into Capricorn's life for the time frame of November 8th to November 21st, or whenever Capricorn finds himself led to watch this reading? All right, Capricorn, so the positive energy coming in for you is the Ace of Cups. All right, Capricorn, so for some of you, this is a new relationship. For some of you, this is new love. And if it isn't new love, it's just compassion for life. It's creative energy. It's overcoming overwhelming emotions and bringing yourself back to a beautiful place of balance. It's working through that energy. It's going with the flow, paddling through your emotions and seeing clearly the new way forward. Now, for most of you, this is a new relationship. I could see you connecting with someone new in your life. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a new friend. It could be the revitalizing of a connection between you and a family member. It could be the connection with you in a new job, maybe a new coworker or a new boss. It could be a new partnership in business. But whatever it is, there's a lot of love there. There's a lot of energy there. There's a lot of nurturing energy there. And because of that, it's propelling you into a new beginning. The aces are about new beginnings. They're about power. They're about creation. They're about potential and inspiration. So I see that for this reading, love is your inspiration. Love is what's surrounding you for this 2-week period to push you forward into seeing clearly that it's time for you to go with the flow. So maybe for some of you, you're going with the flow with love. But I see that for this 2-week reading, your energy is being revitalized. You're regenerating yourself. And you're working back to a beautiful place where you're bringing love into every area of your life. So whether it's a new relationship, whether it's the restructuring of an old relationship, whether it's just that self-love, it's just all love, Capricorn. It's just all love. It's all love, and it's a beautiful love. It's also a beautiful connection and love with Spirit as well. Spirit letting you know how much they love you, how much they care for you, and how proud of you that they are. And they're just really showering that loving energy on top of you and all over you and through you and around you. So this week for this reading, as far as the positive energies, there's either a new love coming into your life, or it's a love for yourself, or it's a love for life. And I love all those messages. Okay, Capricorn, but now we're actually going to move forward. And we're going to look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. So Spirit, what negative energies or challenges are coming towards Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Capricorn for this 2-week period? What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Capricorn? All right, Capricorn, we do only have one card coming out for you. Now, that card is the Seven of Pentacles, and it did come out in the reverse. Now, what this tells me, there's limited success this week, or for this 2-week reading. You may be feeling limited success, and it could be with something that you gave a lot of your time to. It could be with something that you really tried to persevere through, that you tried to get some sort of reward or profit from. Maybe you had a vision of what you wanted to create, and because there's a lack of success, because there's a lack of progress, for some of you, I feel like you're throwing in the towel. I feel like you're throwing in the towel. I feel like you're giving up. I feel like you're walking away. And that's going to be very detrimental to you right now, Capricorn, because we talked about you going with the flow. We talked about you not resisting. Now, there may be limited success, but it could be because you're not seeing clearly. It could be because not everything has been woven together yet. There could be no reward because it's not quite ready for harvesting just yet. Now, this could be in a loving relationship. It could have been a relationship that you're trying to create. Maybe you're not seeing success in that. Maybe you're not thinking that it should be where it should be. And that things aren't happening the way you would like them to. It could be in a job situation where you've been really going for this new job or going for this new endeavor and it just hasn't happened for you. Maybe you haven't been noticed. But you have to give it time, because I'm feeling like I'm hearing that it's not quite time yet. But because things aren't happening the way you want them to, a lot of you are walking away before you even know what could have possibly been. So you have to be careful to just go with the flow and to not divert your plans just because things aren't happening exactly the way you want them to. Because maybe right now you're not seeing the long-term vision. Maybe right now you're only seeing what's right in front of you. And you're not being able to zoom out and see the bigger picture. And that's what we talked about earlier, is you zooming out and looking at the bigger picture. And then gaining a better understanding of what's happening around you. But right now, I feel like you're only seeing what's right in front of you. You're only seeing what's right here, right now. And because there's limited success, a lot of you are throwing in the towel. So you have to be careful, because I don't think it's time yet. I don't think it's time for you to change directions. It's time for you to even be more committed than you've been in the past. And to really keep pushing forward, not giving up. So be careful to not throw in the towel before it's time. Okay, Capricorn? But now we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies of the Ace of Cups, as well as how the negative energies of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse could affect you. All right, Spirit. So how can Capricorn best invite in the positive energies of the Ace of Cups? How can Capricorn best invite in the positive energies of the Ace of Cups? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Capricorn, well, quite a few messages just popped out. Let's go ahead and see what came out. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords. All right, Capricorn. Now, the Nine of Swords talks about insomnia. It talks about fear. It talks about anxiety. It talks about late nights. It talks about overanalyzing situations. So I feel that the opposite is what's best for you. You need to get out of your head. You need to get out of your head, because I feel the longer that you're in your head, the longer your ego is going to deceive you from the truth. Your ego is going to want to push you away from a new opportunity. It's going to push you away from new love, because you're not seeing that instant gratification. And because of that time lapse, I see you really going back and forth in your head about a situation. Really questioning an opportunity. Questioning some sort of potential. Whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in a job, no matter what the placement is, you got to get out of your head. You got to get out of your head, because being in your head is only causing more mental challenges. It's only going to cause more mental challenges, and it's going to keep you away from this new loving opportunity, this nurturing energy that's trying to flow into your life. It's going to keep you away from this connection with spirit, this connection with another person, this connection with a new job, this connection with yourself. It's only thwarting your reality. It's thwarting your reality, and it's distorting what you truthfully see by making you overanalyze every little thing that's going on. And it's like right now, you need to not be so tunnel visioned and zoom out and see the bigger picture. And see that things are happening under the surface. That structure and stability is coming into your life. Now, for this 2-week reading, it could also be beneficial for you to take a closer look at your finances. Take a closer look at where you're spending your money. Especially if you've been up in your head about questioning what you've been spending your money on. Maybe that's something coming straight from Spirit to let you know that you need to take a closer look at what you are spending your money on, because maybe You're not putting your money into the right places. And maybe it's time for you to put more money into the achievement of your goals. Now, I do see that. You got to keep moving forward, though. You got to keep moving forward because we have the Six of Swords, and it's reminding me, just like this Go with the Flow card. It's looking just like this Paddle On card. This is a necessary transition you have to make in your life. There is new, supportive, nurturing, loving energy that's trying to come in for you, but you have to break away from the mental challenges and be in a place of control and security and stability so that you can make this transition. So you can be open to what's coming into you for your life. It's about you staying devoted and committed to what it is you're doing and just continuing to move forward, even when your ego tries to derail you of all your plans. When your ego tries to get you to throw in the damn towel, this is about you taking back control and saying, no, wait a minute. Ego, I know that you're trying to derail me, but I feel good about what I'm doing. I feel good about where I'm going. I feel good about what's being created in my life. So I gotta keep on track. So you just gotta hush it down. You gotta hush it down. You gotta quiet down, because I can't have you anymore bringing these fears and anxieties in, because I know I want love. I know I deserve love. I know I deserve a new beginning. I know I deserve new potential. I know I deserve creative energy. And I'm going to keep moving forward in my life because it's bringing me security and it's bringing me stability. And I'm not finding stability in those mental challenges any longer. And I can tell right now that you never found stability in those mental challenges. But those mental challenges were there to help you to grow. And now you're breaking free from them, and it's time for you to put them aside. It's time for you to let them go so that you can make this transition into a smoother, calmer time for your life. Really just paddling with the flow of the current of life. You know what I mean? Getting out of your own way and stepping into the flow like we talked about earlier. And I see that what's getting in your way is your own ego. It's yourself. It's a self-imposed, self-sabotage energy that's coming in to derail you from your plans and your movement forward. So it's time for you to take back control. Break free from the mental challenges. Break free from the mental challenges. Release the fears. Release the anxieties. I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard, but you could do it. I have faith in you, and Spirit has faith in you. And it's time for you to do this in a big way. And it's time for you to make that change so that you can bring that loving, nurturing energy back into your life. Whether it's a new job, new relationship, whatever it may be. You got to release the mental challenges. Because they're going to continue to bring you back to this, to wanting to throw in that towel. Okay, Capricorn? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how the negative energies could affect you. So, Spirit, how might Capricorn be affected by the negative energies of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? How might Capricorn be affected by the negative energies of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? How might Capricorn be affected by the negative energies? Capricorn Sun. Oh, right, Capricorn. We have the Empress. Now, the Empress is about feminine energy. It's about loving energy. It's about abundance. It's about being in the right place at the right time. It's about going with the flow. It's about seeing the beauty of life all around you. But I see here that if you throw in the towel before this opportunity has really come to pass, before this energy has really made its way into your life, if you have a lack of that long-term vision, if you begin to only see the limited success in what you're working on, you're going to block yourself out from the abundance that's trying to come into your life. You're going to block yourself out from the achievement of goals. You're going to block yourself out from growth and creative energy. It's going to keep you stuck. It's going to keep you from being able to move forward. It's going to manipulate you into throwing in the towel before it's time to throw in the towel. Because I see if you throw in the towel, if you give up on whatever this opportunity is, whatever this possibility it is, whatever this venture or relationship is, if you give up on it now, you're going to miss out on some sort of loving energy. You're going to miss out on some sort of abundance that's kind to come in strong for you. You got to shift the energy and start to see the beauty of everything around you. And to go with the flow of life. We're talking about this. This is very much about a message about going with the flow of life. Even when things aren't working out exactly how you want them to, it's about seeing the beauty in every endeavor anyways. In every situation. In every interaction. Even in change and conflict and challenge. It's about still seeing the beauty in that and the growth in that. But I do see strongly that if you throw in the towel, if you allow your mental challenges to overcome you, if you allow your ego to deceive you into throwing in the towel before it's time, you're going to miss out on an opportunity of abundance. So you have to really be careful with these energies, okay? Spirit's telling me, please, please, discern your way through this. Because you can do it, Capricorn. You can do it. I'm hearing you can do it. Like the little engine that could chugga, 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 chugga. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And then you get to the I did it. And when you get to the I did it, you're going to see that it was all for a reason. So don't throw in the towel just yet. Because I don't want you to miss out on an opportunity. And neither does Spirit. And I know that neither do you. Okay, Capricorn? But now we're going to move forward. And we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. So, Spirit, what are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Capricorn? Oh, look at that. The Ace of Swords. Reclaiming your power. Having a victory. Having a breakthrough in love, in abundance, in prosperity. Gaining the mental clarity that you need to move forward by releasing the fears and the anxieties that have held you back from your potential. It's about you no longer allowing your ego to run the show, but going with the flow of life and trusting your intuition. And really looking at every side of a situation so that you can see that even when things aren't working out exactly how you want them to, things are happening exactly how they need to. And because you're staying demoted, because you're staying committed and you're staying devoted, now there's a mental clarity. Now there's a breakthrough. Now there's raw power. Now there's that beginning that you need. And now you're truly stepping into your power. So we have two aces on the board. This is a new beginning in power and a new beginning in love. This is feeling really good about where you're at, where you're going, what you're doing, who you're becoming, what you've released, what you've let go. This is about you being proud of yourself and taking time out to connect in with yourself so that you can revitalize yourself full of power and then have that victory that you need. So you're going to be victorious. What you want is coming towards you. What you need is coming towards you. Everything that you need to overcome will be given to you in the right time. And that's what I see here, especially with Ace of Swords. You will have a victory. You will have a breakthrough. Okay, Capricorn? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how to best overcome the negative challenges. So, Spirit, how can Capricorn best overcome the negative challenges? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How can Capricorn best overcome the negative challenges? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, Capricorn. So we have the Judgment, the Four of Cups, and the World card. So this is about you seeking out closure. This is about you accomplishing your goals by meditating, by connecting back in with yourself, by centering yourself. We just talked about with the Breathe card. We talked about taking time to breathe in, to breathe out, to release control, to let go and let flow, to step into your power by accomplishing your goals and integrating this new energy, whatever's coming towards you, because we talked about you seeing clearly now. So there's something being shared with you in this 2-week period. There's some sort of insight, some sort of guidance that you're receiving, and that's going to help you to accomplish your goals. Now I see that there's an opportunity coming your way. There's an opportunity coming towards you. Whether it's an opportunity in love, in business, in finance, whatever it is, it's coming to you straight from Spirit. And you have to be present to see it. You have to be present to know when it's there and know that it's meant for you. So that's why we talked about meditation. That's why we talked about taking that time to exhale, to breathe, so that you can be more in the moment rather than stuck in the past or trying to too much control the future. Do you see what I'm saying, Capricorn? Now we also have the Judgment. So there's a rebirth here. There's a rebirth for you. There is a calling that's calling out to you right now to step up in your life, to step up and be the powerhouse that you're meant to be. But you can't throw in the towel yet. You can't throw in the towel yet because I don't feel like things are quite ready yet. So stay committed, stay devoted, don't give up, stay on your path, stay pushing forward, release that fear, release that anxiety, and have a rebirth that you're meant to have, because that rebirth is what's going to bring you this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Swords. But you have to keep pushing forward. You got to keep chugga in your life. Okay, Capricorn? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the overall impact and the energies, positive and negative. So Spirit, what is the overall impact and the energies, positive and negative? What is the overall impact and the energies, positive and negative for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the overall energies? Knight of Cups. Pushing forward in life. Moving forward towards love. Bringing loving energy back to every area of your life and using that loving energy to propel you forward. Look at that. This Knight of Cups talks about you being protected. Talks about you being secure and being open to love and being open to offer yourself up into this situation. Not giving up, not throwing in the towel, but continually pushing forward. This is about you being present in your life. Now, this could be a message of love coming towards you. It could be you sharing a message of love with somebody. Place that if it fits. But what I see here is that you're just willing to keep pushing forward, and I love that energy. I love that energy. So go with the flow and paddle on. Okay, Capricorn? Well, those are your messages for this 2-week period. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, Capricorn, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, please like, click, subscribe, share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. Also, go ahead and click that bell and select all if you want to be notified of my future content. You can also check me out on Instagram at Wow Oracle. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at woworacle1111@gmail.com. Well, Capricorn, this is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel Wow Oracle, saying thank you so much for being with me in this space. Thank you so much for connecting with me. And thank you so much for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you're able to take something from this reading to propel your life towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. All right, Capricorn, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Much love from me to you. Namaste.